Hey, Game Changers, what's going on? We are live from the Omaha Baseball Village for the College World Series 2026. As you can see, we are live. Like, there are people walking by, there are people buying merch, there are people having a good time. It is a perfect 85 degrees today in Omaha, and let me just tell you, that is God's weather. Matt, you're here, man.
What's
It's
good,
been a
brother?
minute,
What's
bro.
good, man? We're
It's
good.
been a minute, but what a way to kick things off for 2026, right? Like,
Yeah, this
this
is
is
legit.
the number one sporting event in Omaha for the entire year. We're going to have 500,000 people coming through, and we're going to be here every single day for the next 11 days, and you're going to get a heavy dose of us. So, my man,
Dude,
how you feeling?
It's pretty cool, man. The vibe out here is incredible. I mean, we've grown up here, right? So
100%.
we've gone back when it was at Rosenblatt,
Yep.
which was 10 minutes away back, when it was at that stadium. But the last 16 years, it's been right here in downtown Omaha.
Yeah.
And man, it's really fun being out here at the Chuck, man. Charles Schwab Field, and
I love the nickname, by the way.
The vibes are great,
Yeah.
man. The people are great. People are walking by our tent.
Why don't you
merch,
tell
all of
everybody
it.
who's all here, because we've seen people from different. It's not just a local tournament.
It's
This
not,
is from
no.
all over.
This is college baseball, Division I college baseball, and there's a game going on right now as we speak. I mean, the fighter jets literally
Yes.
just flew over
That
our
was
heads.
wild. Was
It
that
pretty cool.
F-14s, F-16s?
Yeah,
It was
man,
crazy.
it was pretty legit. And
Yeah.
so, we had that moment was really special and really cool. But right now, Troy Trojans and West Virginia
Are
Mountaineers
playing, yeah.
are squaring off. Both of them, their first time ever making it to Omaha, which was pretty special. And a lot of their fans are here. There's a ton from Morgantown, especially in West Virginia.
We're gonna start having to call Omaha, Omatown or whatever, Morgan Ha, because there are so many West Virginia fans here. So it's pretty cool to see them travel like that.
So 8 total teams. They call it the Omaha 8.
Yep.
Tonight's matchup, we got the Ole Miss Rebels and North Carolina Tar Heels, and that's going to be a good one. And then tomorrow, you've got Oklahoma Sooners against Alabama Crimson Tide, and then tomorrow night, Texas Longhorns and the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, so by far, we are looking at the next probably 48 to 72 hours being the most watched, the most attended,
Absolutely.
and the most visited, like traveled games coming up. So it's gonna be
Opening
really
weekend
cool.
by far is the most.
Opening weekend by far. It isn't until, I believe, what is it, Sunday, you start getting into the elimination
First
games.
team goes
Yeah.
home because the losers of today's game right now and tonight's game will play the day game on Sunday, and one of those goes home. So,
Yeah. Hey,
yep,
by the way, I
absolutely.
just had this. Could somebody bring over some merch? I want to show this really
You
quick.
wanna show some
Is anybody
merch?
bring over
Yeah.
like a couple T-shirts?
Yeah.
Guys, you got to see the
You gotta
merch
see some of our
that
merch. This is
we're
legit.
selling out here right now. I'm wearing one of them.
And we
It
got our
says
team over
change
here.
the
We got a
game in
couple of our team
Athens. So that's
people.
for the University of Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs. Matt actually had this great
Come over
idea
here, guys.
about taking our
Got a bunch of our team over here.
about taking our slogan, change the game in your city, and we're basing it off of the various teams that came and where their colleges are
It's
located.
legit.
So for Georgia, like I'm wearing, you've got change the game in Athens, change the game in Troy for the Troy baseball team, change the game in Morgantown for West Virginia.
They're playing right now in the
Playing
stadium
right now.
as we speak.
Yep. We also have for North Carolina, Ole Miss, all 8 teams. Plus we have change the game in Omaha and change the game in Lincoln, LSU, Austin. So those have been pretty big hits so far. We've got a whole bunch of other merch too. The tent is legit.
Yeah.
If you are in the Omaha area right now, please come check us out down here in the Omaha Baseball Village. We're going to be here until probably 10, 11 p.m. tonight. We're actually planning to go live.
Yes,
probably
we're gonna go
around
live
9
at night.
p.m.
Dude,
Yeah.
and what's crazy at night, this area right behind us
Scan the QR
is
code, by the way.
actually where people come in at night to, go crazy.
Yeah.
And so they card people at night right over here. And we're going to go live. And then I know West Virginia fans tomorrow night are going to be back there. So we'll probably need to, play that Take Me Home to West Virginia.
Take me home,
Yeah.
country road.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. If you
In
didn't get a
West
chance,
Virginia.
make sure to scan that QR code. We're actually doing a pretty awesome raffle giveaway. Well, actually, you might not. You gotta be in Omaha for this though, because we're only giving it to people that are in attendance for the games or here actually on site for the Omaha Baseball Village. But it's a really cool raffle that we're doing. It's a $500 gift card giveaway. Plus, we're giving away 4 tickets to the Sunday afternoon game and then 2 tickets to the Tuesday evening game. Yeah, this has been pretty great. I think we've gotten quite a people.
We're going to post that QR code for people to see too, because by posting that, you know, that helps wherever you're at, and that way, you know what? You win some tickets, come out to Omaha and go to the game.
No doubt, for sure.
Also the $500 gift card. But Tuesday night, we also have tickets that people can win for that game, and that's a winner's bracket game.
That's going to be
5
legit.
rows, dude, from first base.
From first base. Those are legit seats. Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to have guests periodically throughout the week. We are here all the way until Monday the 22nd.
That's right.
So that's what, 10 days, man. We're every day grinding out here.
We're calling this the GC, the Primetime GC CWS Takeover. We're going to be here, and we're going to be recording and coming to you live every day and every night, even maybe a little bit in between. We'll see what comes up. You know, just stay tuned. Saturday, Sunday, there might be something. We'll just have to see, you know.
There might be multiple shows a day.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to have fun. We're going to mess with it and be impromptu. So that's the thing. And if you guys are connected to us also, check out our Instagram. You can see a lot of live stuff going on there. Reels, stories, all that stuff. But come see us out here in the tent. We're doing all those giveaways. It's just a really cool time, and the food out here, man.
The food is fire. Legit. Guys, don't underestimate Omaha. You know, they may call us the flyover state, but we are, I think, number 1 when it comes to restaurants and just the variety of food that we have here. We've got barbecue here. We've got Runza here on site. We've got this place called Old Matt. It has amazing food. It's just crazy what we got going on.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say, check out PrimetimeGamechangers.com. We actually revamped the site specifically for the CWS, so make sure to check it out. Subscribe to our email list, and just let us know. We're probably going to be dropping some photos as well as additional videos. So make sure to check us out, PrimetimeGamechangers.com. Let us know what you think.
Absolutely, yeah, it's really cool, and man, it's a great vibe out here, you know, and you know, we're seeing Troy and West Virginia, and I really think, man, just in this tournament, it's special when teams get here that have never been here before. You know, the motto is like Road to Omaha. People talk about, you know, the importance of how much it would mean to get to Omaha.
Yeah.
You know, our tent is really cool too. We're gonna be putting pictures out about that too.
The pinstripe tent is legit. So most of the tents here in the baseball village are like just kind of like your standard white. Of course, we had to do it Game Changer style. Again, shout out to Matt for this, but we did pinstripe with your black and sand colors that we have. So and it has different slogans on all 4 corners of the tent. You guys will definitely have to check it out. It's pretty cool. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about, that I think is really cool about this,
I'm checking comments too. I want to shout some people out if anyone comments.
Is, to me, I mean, we're only 24 hours in to the event, but the connections that we've already made, just with the various different groups of people, has been really cool to see. Guys, I have to say this. You know, it's time to kind of get outside the 4 walls, and what I mean by that is getting outside of our comfort zone, the things that we know, the things that are standard, the things that are part of our routine, and just start making connections. There's a really cool unifying thing that's happening right now, and I think it's one of those things that you have to pay attention to. When you see a bunch of unification happening in the heart of this nation, I think we're starting to see some things begin to shift, and I just have to say, you know, don't be afraid to reach across the aisle. You don't just ask somebody, hey, how are you doing? How's it going? It's interesting, the stories that you start to come across. And, man, we've come across some really cool stories about, you know, how people are just walking in their purpose to change the game in whatever sphere of influence they're in. And it's ranging from, like, baseball coaches to people that are into artistry, graphic design. You name it. We've got various vendors here that are here just representing as well. So it's really cool to see people changing the game and just their own businesses as well.
Absolutely. And, you know, gosh, there's like, I think 200 plus vendors or something that are just right here in the baseball village. And I just want to describe that to y'all really quick. Like, we are literally like right next to like where the stadium is.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately.
Yes.
Like not even a block over.
No, it's probably 500 feet away, if that.
Yeah. So no joke, guys, you've got to come over and see. I mean, you can't miss us. There's a lot of white tents, and we're this black and gold pinstripe.
You cannot
tent.
miss us.
Literally cannot miss it. It'll be lit up like a Christmas tree at night with cool LED lights and stuff as well. So, but yeah, man, you really talked about just, you know, people always have that conversation like, you know, could it ever leave Omaha? Absolutely not. There's no way. There's no other place. And it's been here for so long.
Yeah.
I believe 1950 was the first year that it came here.
Wow.
And before that, they actually had it in Wichita, Kansas, and it didn't do anything. They couldn't get any success in the late 40s. And finally, Johnny Rosenblatt came up with this idea here in Omaha. He said, hey, I think we would have pretty good success, hence Rosenblatt Stadium, where it used to be.
Nice.
And this city just knows how to come together and say, we're going to support something. And they do a great job. Local businesses do a great job of getting behind the fans that come in here, the teams, and it just makes Omaha so special. You know, Nebraska, the good life. And I think it really is a special thing that we have here to really just welcome so many people that come in. And like I said, man, I mean, you talk to people around the world and they're like, what's in Nebraska? Omaha, Nebraska. Like, they stereotype and think that we drove, like, tractors to school and stuff. And I'm like, nah, like, we're in a very, like, urban area.
Yeah, we are.
And
there's a million people in the Omaha, Bellevue, Gretna, Elkhorn area.
It's funny you say that. They were asking a lot of the players that came in here doing some funny video, like, for different teams that were here, asking their players, how many people do you think live in Omaha? They were in the stadium asking them yesterday at the practices, and they're like, 20,000 maybe, 30,000. Like, they had no idea.
No idea.
So when they were telling them, hey, it's like literally almost 2 million people are around there, they're like, wait, really?
Yes.
And when you count the surrounding areas and stuff. And so Omaha's legit, man. I mean, we're known for the #1 zoo, Omaha Steaks, and then obviously this big event, the College World Series. I
100%.
mean, it's like, what a vibe, man. We host something that literally, like, dude, it's just, it's special, man. It's really special.
It's really special. I'm sorry, we got the TV kind of right behind us, and something
West
caught
Virginia
my eye.
scored a run just
I don't know if they stole a base or what, but they just
he stole home.
He stole home, which never happens.
Wow. He had quite a leadoff.
So yeah. You guys got to turn.
Check him at third.
You guys got to turn to this channel on ESPN.
He stole home.
West Virginia and Troy. They got their first run by one of the runners stealing.
Rare that is?
Yeah, it's so rare. That was wild.
Wow.
But yeah, to Matt's point though, man, Omaha is just a very unique place, and the ability for us to, as a city, to like, you know, host an event like this. And people have walked by and said, you know, Omaha is amazing. It's been a nice getaway. It's been refreshing. We met some guy from Sacramento the other day.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, it's nice to actually talk to nice people. And I was like, what are you guys doing out there? But I think we know. You know, and then another person that came up from Arizona, which is the desert, they were like, hey, the weather here is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we're actually on a rare streak right now where the weather's decent and it's not 100% humidity. But no,
it's supposed
Omaha,
to get down to 65 at night.
It's supposed to get down to 65 tonight. But no, Omaha is one of the most welcoming places and cities that I think you could probably list on the map. The driving's not great, but, you know, as far as the hospitality, it's pretty cool.
Why I think they do
pretty cool.
We're the literally like exact central midpoint of this country.
Yeah, 100%.
And so like flying and traveling is so easy.
Yeah.
Like I heard there was people coming from West Virginia that drove like from Morgantown 15 hours.
15 hours. Yeah.
You know, but flying and stuff, I mean, now we don't have a huge airport like Atlanta or somebody like that, but
No.
it's pretty easy to connect whenever you need
It
to
is,
into Omaha.
but
so.
someone was just telling me that we have almost every direct flight as any other international airport.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Well,
pretty
we're
close.
becoming that international. They're doing a bunch of construction
Yes.
right now.
Yeah,
so,
like $1 billion worth of construction's going on. But yeah, man, just get out here. The vibe is amazing, and we'd love to be able to just connect with you and just chat it up with you, buy some merch, represent Game Changers wherever area that you are in. This is just a cool opportunity, and I'm just thankful that we had the opportunity to be out here.
I think people might be asking, well, why are you out there? Why are you guys doing this? And I think it's really about getting out of the four walls of wherever you're at, your school, your office building, your church, your whatever you're in, and saying, you know what? I'm going to step out of the comfort zone. I'm going to go meet people that come from different walks of life. Athletes, politicians, entertainers, musicians, really whatever it is. And I think the important thing is like when we can all have a conversation and just vibe, man, and be able to learn about other people and what they're doing in their life. And I think that's where we change the game is like when we can sit down and have conversations with people and see like what are they doing to impact the world.
Yeah.
And I've always said this, we fail if we're not trying to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Just seeing a kid come over here and smile because he got a new little mini baseball bat, dude, like that feeling is amazing because we were that one day, earlier in our years.
Yeah.
You know, we were that like as kids, man, like, and that was us at one point, you know? So I think being able to impact those kids, man, is so important.
100%.
And I love that. I love that feeling.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's time now. You know, we've had this thing where we've kind of written people off and we've taken the hard line. And now in terms of, you know, our standards, our morals, our values, you don't lose those or you don't abandon those.
Yeah.
But there comes a point where you have to let your light begin to shine, and the only way you can let your light shine is if you go stand in a place that's dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to go stand in a place where maybe you haven't necessarily been before.
Yeah.
And allow yourself to be stretched into, you know, an uncomfortable situation. And what I mean by that is don't put yourself in a dangerous position or situation.
Yeah.
But hey, be willing to say hello to that stranger. Hey, how are you doing? Strike up that conversation. We've had so many different conversations with people just walking by.
You're right. Yeah.
You know, how many conversations has it turned into something? How many people have you met that you found out that they're Packers fans? Or you found out that maybe we've crossed paths in some way, shape, or form. I ran into some guy that I went to school with since first grade.
Yep.
You know, would have never ran into him if we hadn't been out here. And I think there's something about being able to connect with one another and to be used in that manner to where there can be, like you said, something that can bring change in that person's life, but also can perhaps open your eyes to change that needs to happen in your life as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's special, man. And when you have the ability to do that at your fingertips, I think that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to just come out here and only enjoy baseball games. I want to enjoy the vibe, talk to people. Yeah, go to some games, eat some good food, but it's like really, man, it's about like connection.
Yes.
And I think the world misses that, where they can't have conversation anymore. It's like people are kind of, like you said, just afraid to step out of their four walls or that shell, and it's like they get caught up, you know. And so I think the important thing, man, is really to just be able to like talk with people again. And it doesn't matter what, you could be completely opposites, man, but just being like, you know what, taking the time to listen to somebody, taking the time to hear their story, taking the time to, you know, maybe have somebody give some wisdom or advice to you on something in life. Like, you don't know what one sentence or word could do to someone's life or your life from that person.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, dude, I've said this, and I've heard people say this too, but it's not always what you can do, it's who you know.
Yeah.
And that's so important. I think we got to understand that message.
Yeah, you said something interesting about just being able to just connect with people again, and I think that's what it is. It's kind of a relearning process from 2020 where there was this isolation.
Yeah.
I think we're just learning how to be people again.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
Just connecting with people from all walks of life
Yeah.
and just being able to, yeah, it's interesting that, you guys know that we have a pretty strong connection with sports, with the
Yeah.
Game Changers brand and everything. But, sports is what we come to find has been one of the biggest rallying unifiers of this nation.
It has.
And you can find common ground with people. You can joke with one another about the teams that they cheer for, but it opens the door. And so you guys are probably wondering again, why are you doing this? Because this is a doorway, and we're going to take the doorway that's given to us to be able to reach as many people as we can.
Yeah.
Because that's how we're changing the game.
It's funny you say that. Take the doorway given to you. Old coach used to say that. Control the controllables. Meaning control what you have the ability to control. You hear sports teams all the time when they're trying to fight for a playoff spot, and they're like, all we can do is control us. We can't sit there and worry about what other teams are doing. Yeah, we may want this one to lose or this one to win. But again, we can only control us.
That's right.
We've got to focus on us.
Yeah.
And I think that's the message, These 8 teams made it to Omaha because they focused on themselves.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Well, guys, we're going to be seeing a lot more of you. We're going to be seeing a lot more of us.
Absolutely.
We're going to go get back to just doing what we said, is taking the doorway, communicating more, and connecting with more people, checking out some baseball. We'll be back with you this evening.
Yes.
So just keep your notifications on. Stay tuned. We're probably going to be in some different spaces, too. We may not always be here. We're going to see how that works out. But just kind of bear with us. We want to just kind of bring you the experience if you're not able to make it. But if you are,
for real.
we want to give you a case of FOMO, right? So you can get down here and check us out. But just make sure, keep your notifications on. Stay tuned.
Yep.
I believe, are we going to try and at least get some of the merch up, or at least photos? We're going to at least try to get photos of the merch up
work
online.
On some stuff, so we'll make sure, absolutely. And
just stay tuned, PrimetimeGamechangers.com,
all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they're posting reels, pictures, all of it, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can't miss it. All you got to do is go click on the stuff and just, you'll see it. So
absolutely.
Hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, share it with somebody. And if you're in Omaha, get in that car and drive right down here. If you're not in Omaha, hey, might need to book some plane tickets because, or get in the car, gas up the vehicle.
Still got 11 more days to come.
We still have 8 teams here in Omaha right now, and it's a vibe, man. This is the best part, is opening weekend.
It is, yeah. So you know what? We hope to see you in person very, very soon. And if not, just stay tuned, keep your notifications on, and we'll see you virtually online. All right.
All right, guys. Until then. Go change the game in your city. We'll see you soon.
All right, we'll see you. Bye.
Bye.